Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton have announced their books for the 2021 season, and they've reported losses of £120.9 million for that financial year. Everton have said COVID-19 impacts have been taken into account with that. That's the reason why the losses are so big. They said the inability to generate revenue due to COVID-19 has had a detrimental effect on Everton's books. This was highlighted by gate receipts being just 0.2 million for the whole season. I think they're normally around £15 million. So that shows you the impact of that, of just not having the ability to create that kind of money. And it all adds up, of course. Obviously, there was a retraction in the transfer market as well, which stopped the ability to sell players and generate money from that. The transfer market, the prices just weren't there. Teams didn't have as much expendable income to be able to buy players as well. So obviously that impacted Everton as well in the whole scenario. So COVID has made a huge dent in this, as with other clubs as well. The club did, however, report a record turnover of 193.1 million, so obviously improvements there, but when you look at the overall picture, it's not great. The kind of clearest message from this is that Everton simply have to generate more money. Yes, there's the caveat of COVID being in there and putting that hole in them, financial hole in there, but Everton do have to create money. Farhad Moshiri also put £100 million into the business for shares. So there is that as well. But Everton need to create a situation where they become self-sufficient. Can't always rely on an owner. And these financial numbers, financial results basically say that, yes, it's been a really difficult time with COVID-19, but Everton do have to get better on and off the pitch and create more money to run as a sustainable business, because it quite simply isn't sustainable if it continues to lose the amount of money it's losing. Hopefully, there'll be nothing like COVID and the effects that has had on it going forward, and this will be just one of those times in the history where things weren't great and Everton improved from. But right now, we need to get better at everything we do. Stan Collymore has claimed that Dele Alli should consider retiring from football at the age of 25 if his heart still isn't in the game. Collymore speaking about the fact that Ali hasn't started the game for Everton since joining from Spurs on deadline day in January, and says he has to ask himself serious questions about whether he's still got the desire to play in the Premier League, desire to play at the top level. And if he hasn't, maybe retirement is the way. He went on to quote Ash Barty, who, of course, was a women's tennis player that retired as the world number one, age 25, and said, if your heart isn't in at that top level, then you need to be prepared to walk away. So it's up to Dele. Everton have got 11 games left this season. We've got to get points on the board. We need them to come up big and score some goals, and then maybe that'll help him reclaim his form and settle all this talk down. There's been a lot of talk about him over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Former Everton player Luca Dean has spoken out about leaving Everton in January and how his relationship with Rafa Benitez broke down. He was speaking to L'Equipe in France while he's away on international duty, and said that he questioned Rafa Benitez's tactics, felt that Everton could have more possession than what the Spaniard wanted, and said from there they fell out basically, and it ended up with Luca Dean leaving the club. He's already come out and said he didn't want to leave Everton, and we felt as though one man had ruined his whole relationship with the football club, which is sad, really. Benitez, of course, I mean, the most galling thing I think for Evertonians and Luca Dean was a week after selling Luca Dean, Benitez was sacked, and we have missed Luca Dean, let's be honest, since he's gone. But that is it. He's moved on, and we have to too, I guess. Everton have made more progress at Bramley Moor Dock regarding their stadium construction with the installation of the fourth core, which means that there's now 4 corners of the structure that are above ground. It's really taking shape down there now. You watch any of the drone footage, it's incredible. Everton have got a video on their website as well today talking about this latest milestone. And Alan O'Rourke official called it a huge milestone in the building of Bramley Moore Dock Stadium. So go and check that out. You'll be able to see all of the footage of that on Everton's website. Robin Olsen, who spent last season on loan at Everton, said that he wanted to stay at the club and was very happy at Everton, but things changed during the summer and he wasn't able to remain at the club. Olsen then moved to Roma and has now joined Aston Villa on loan in January. But it did a good job for Everton last season when he was called upon, did Robin. But yeah, he's at Villa now. And finally, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's agent says that he is absolute rubbish that he has signed any contract or any agreement with another club. He said that Everton's number 9 is focusing on finishing the season strongly with Everton and helping his club improve and climb up the table. So there you go. Don't believe rumours that are on Twitter. That is it for the Everton News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. If you want more videos, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. See you later.